Hello, and welcome to this week's breakdown video titled Pass-Through Charges in NVOCC Tariffs Explained. If you are an NVOCC publishing tariff rates in the U.S. trade, there is one question that you might hear come up often. Am I allowed to pass through charges from an underlying ocean carrier, terminal, canal authority, or third party? The answer to your question would be yes, but only if your tariff language and billing practices are handled correctly. Under FMC tariff regulations, a carrier may give notice in its tariff that certain charges can be passed through from an ocean common carrier or another third party. These may include charges for terminal services, canal tolls, additional carrier or accessorial surcharges, or other costs that are outside the NVOCC's control. In practical terms, this means the NVOCC may act as a collection agent for those charges instead of treating them as part of its own marked up rate. However, there are still two key compliance points to keep in mind. First, the tariff should clearly say that pass-through charges may apply. That notice should explain that the charges come from the underlying ocean carrier, terminal, canal authority, or other provider, and that the NVOCC is passing them through to the customer. Second, if the NVOCC passes through those charges, they should not be marked up above cost unless the tariff or rate arrangement clearly supports a different charge structure. The tariff may also cross-reference the underlying ocean common carrier's tariff when the NVOCC is relying on that carrier's published and effective surcharges, accessorial charges, or GRIs. That attention to detail matters, including and especially in the event of an FMC audit. If your business finds itself in an audit or rate dispute, the question will be simple. Where did the charge come from? Was it disclosed? Was it effective? And can the NVOCC show support for the amount billed? For compliance teams, the best practice is to keep a clear file showing the customer quote, applicable tariff language, underlying carrier surcharge or invoice support, and the final customer invoice. If the charge is a pass-through, your records should prove that it was actually incurred and not marked up above cost. To put it simply, pass-through charges can be a useful tool for NVOCCs, especially when costs change outside your control. But they need to be supported by clear tariff language, accurate billing, and audit-ready documentation. That is why DART Maritime helps NVOCCs with tariff publishing, pass-through charge language, FMC tariff compliance, and rate documentation review. If your team needs help reviewing whether your tariff language properly supports pass-through charges, DMS Trade Services can help. Check us out online today at dartmaritime.com. That's all for today. Thank you again for watching. This is MJ signing off. We look forward to seeing you again next week.